Hey Gemini, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of March. I wanted to say thank you for everyone who stuck it out with me. I appreciate that, and sorry you had to wait so long for your video. New moon tomorrow, Virgo. Good for releasing. Good for releasing and purging and getting rid of things, and things inside and things and outside. So let's see, what we got for love for you in March, Gemini. Okay, so you're definitely on some sort of a journey. Messages from a connection, union coming. Okay, so messages from twin flame, from loved one, from crush, from whoever, right? Incoming regarding the connection. So let's see what that's all about. Okay, what card should we use, Gemini? Let's use these. We haven't used these in a while. Okay, burdens. Okay, burdens being overcome, burdens being lifted with a lover who wants to move forward in relationship with you. 10 of Cups. Somebody put some things away. So let's see what's going on with your lover. Whoa, 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 whoa. Going everywhere. Somebody's been holding on to you, Gemini. It did seem that there was a time that they blocked you out, or they were blocking the connection out. They've had some sort of a download. They've had some sort of epiphany about the situation. So let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. Gemini, at some point it looks like you had to get real with yourself about the connection here. I think at some point this wasn't going anywhere. You felt like you were always giving to the relationship and not getting a lot back. And I think that kind of made you make the decision that you were not going to be moving forward with this situation, even though that hurt. You had to be real with yourself about the relationship and the opportunity that it presented for you. And I think that you looked elsewhere for other opportunities. So let's see why there was this blocking with your partner. Okay, they were moving too slow. You felt like they were hiding something from you. And they may have been. They didn't want to face your judgment. And there may have been another partner here. I've got the Queen of Wands and the Moon here, so there may have been somebody else that they were hanging on to, that they weren't letting go of, that was a secret. You felt like you weren't getting the transparency that you deserved from this relationship. So you looked elsewhere for other opportunities as well. Let's see what's blocking your partner. Their desires to come back into relationship with you. Okay. I mean, they got caught flat-handed. I mean, red-handed, or whatever you want to say. Gemini here, you are operating under the Queen of Swords energy. Me or them is kind of what I'm getting from this right here. I'm not moving forward with you juggling two people. You won't juggle two people anymore. I will look for opportunities elsewhere. It's me or them. And that's kind of what you had to say about it. So, and rightfully so. So let's see what's going on with your blocks. I think you felt trapped in this relationship. You had the desire to hang on to this person. But when it came down to this other party here, you felt like that made you trapped in hanging on to them. And I think one day you just decided, you know, this isn't going anywhere with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm trapped in a situation that's not growing, that's not progressing, that's not going to be going anywhere. And I have to put this down. I have to put this down and move forward. And I don't think that you made a big deal about it. I think you gave him an ultimatum. And when you give somebody an ultimatum, you have to be prepared to lose. So you kind of have to have a plan B. And I think you did. I think that you said what you had to say. They made their decision and you walked out the door. There was no fighting, no arguing, no carrying on. You just simply dismissed them out of your life and walked out. Rightfully so. You didn't make any more plans. You just exited. So let's see what's going on between the two of you. Gemini, I just think you weren't going to deal with this manipulation, deception. You were being honest and truthful. But here, these two cards, even though they're kind of in separate sequences, together here, these two cards are kind of like, you know, I see through your bullshit. I see through it and I'm not going to be a part of it. And, you know, then they come rushing into you with this communication that they want this connection with you. So little too late, right? And all that was left here for you is just this heartbreak. I think this person you had given many, many chances to. So they're back wanting another chance from you. It's up to you where you land on it. Let's see kind of how they feel about you. They feel rejected by you, but your rejection was good for them. Your rejection was a catalyst for them to kind of get their shit together, and they did. You know, they're standing there watching you walk away, and now they're sitting here in a meditative state, understanding that this is all a problem in their mind that they need to fix themselves. The grass isn't always greener. Sometimes that's a projection of a desire to be different on the inside. When you are in self-loathing, you're projecting onto somebody else that they will be the happiness that you seek, that they will be the answer to your prayers, that they will save you from something, right? But at the end of the day, it's up to you to save yourself. And it's up to you to take care of your own happiness. And it's not your partner's responsibility to make sure that you are happy, right? I mean, I'm talking about with major things. It's not your partner's responsibility to monitor your emotional state, to monitor your happiness, whether or not you're happy or not happy. And for you, Gemini, I think this was a catalyst for you as well to understand that it's not your responsibility. The only responsibility you have is to yourself. And you understood you were fighting a losing battle. You said what you had to say and you left. This person had to find their happiness and overcome this deep unhappiness within themselves. Your rejection provided a way for them to do that. So that's how they feel, that you provided a way for them to do that. So on some level, that would indicate that they've come to peace with situation. They know they were in the wrong. And also that, you know, it's either sink or swim, right? And they swam. So good for them. So let's kind of see what their intention is with you this second round, or however many rounds. Show me. They want to bring this back into harmony and union and recouping the relationship and peace and balance. They want this victory with you. They want you, and they're coming in for you, the Empress. You're their Empress. And they're hoping that since they've healed themselves and they're hoping for your forgiveness, their intention is to heal, is to come into healing and heal this situation. So let's see what they're going to do. They know they've struggled over the years with making poor choices. They know that. They've struggled over the years with this issue of projection, right, about this unhappiness. Well, this will make me happy. Well, that will make me happy. This person will make me happy. And they know they were bad choices. So their intention is for the two of you to mutually agree to come together. They want to talk about their choices and how they've put that part of themselves down. So you have a person here who may have sought validation through sexual relationships with people, or they may have sought validation or a temporary happiness through relationships, short-lived relationships with others. They've put that down. Now they want to come back and say, hey, you know, I've healed myself. Would you reconsider me? Let's see what they think you're going to do. Okay. They feel as though you're going to be defensive about them re-entering your space, right? And they also know that you want the truth about this Queen of Wands. You want the truth about this other lady here. You want to know, what was it? What was it that you chose her over me? What was the deal? They know that you want some truth and some clarity about that particular situation. And they also feel as though you're probably going to turn your back on them. I think this is a matter of you, though, choosing your happiness and peace and harmony and spirituality, and the lesson that you learned about choosing yourself over choosing them. So they know that just as you knew, the ultimatum might result in you walking away. They know that coming back as and requesting, right, will maybe choose you to walk away. So they're not expecting a lot. It's kind of a long shot for them, and they know it. They know they may not have a chance. Let's see what a final outcome can be for the two of you. Okay. I think that they're going to be bringing their apology. They're going to feel really good about bringing this apology to you. And I think it may open up doors of communication between the two of you. Now, is this going to result in a magical healing love affair overnight? No. But what this may do is open the doors of communication between you and your person again. It looks like there may be a little bit of feeling that in the past, I think, Gemini, you felt like you had to save them from themselves, when in all reality, they had to save themselves from themselves. And I think that there may be a tendency for you to want to nurture them again. Don't fall into that trap. There are grown people, and they can heal themselves. They can make their own mistakes. They can screw stuff up. It's not for you to fix. It's not for you to heal. I think, though, that there's a courage. I think you're going to commend them for coming to you with this confession and this information and this state of change. I think that you thought they never would be able to accomplish this, and I think that you're going to tell them that. They are going to be pouring things out to you, Gemini, and you're going to commend them for the courage to do that, but I don't think you're going to accept their love offer. While it may open up the doors of communication, I think that this betrayal is just too much, was too much, and I think you had to work way too hard to get over it. So while it may open up the doors of communication, I do not think that you will be moving forward in relationship with them overnight. So I think it will open a door, but I don't think it's going to be the door they're hoping for. So let's see what they want to say to you. I mean, tomorrow is a perfect time for releasing the idea or the expectation, or, you know, purging some things out, releasing old feelings, old ways of being. Yeah. So I think tomorrow's the perfect time for you to decide to release this situation 100%. Let's see what they want to say to you. Sometimes we outgrow people and we outgrow situations. We most certainly outgrow people's desire to press against our boundaries, right? And I think you've kind of outgrown the situation. Let's see what they have to say to you. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. I think that's them saying that to you. You know, that truth that you were wanting about why was it you decided to choose this person over me? I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. They didn't make me look inside myself. They didn't make me deal with my pain. They didn't make me whatever. But you did, Gemini. You were a catalyst for their growth. I let my ego get in the way. Okay, another truth. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. Couldn't get over my pride, but Gemini, you saw through me. You know the truth about me. Beautiful. You were my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. Well, that may be true, but you know, someone who cherishes something gives across actions that show you they cherish your friendship. They cherish your connection and love. They cherish you as a person, right? Actions show you that they do, not words. But you did have this thing down here with this King of Cups in reverse about them pouring these things out to you. So it may be a very enlightening conversation. Or it could be draining, but nonetheless, they're going to be telling you. I think you want to hear it. Let's see what their next move may be. Longing for you. A state of longing for you, awakening, developing compassion, positive outlook. They may look brand new to you. They may look like a new person to you. Recognizing what this connection is, a little too late, sadness, indecision about you and this union led them to be frustrated. They're still intrigued by you. They're not very confident, though, in themselves as far as your reception of them. They think that you may be spiteful, but they have a lot of regret in this situation. And I think the best that they can hope for is friendship, right? Because I think you've outgrown it. So their next move is to come to you and sort of plead for forgiveness. Wow. Okay, so let's get some advice cards on it. Okay, they're in a state of nostalgia. They may be in a state of imagining. They're already attaching to a reality that their ego has created for them, right? So it looks like to me that they may be imagining what it would be like for the two of you to be together. I don't think you should get wrapped up in exchanging anything with them, like, a future date or anything like that. Because I think they need to take responsibility for how they made you feel, and you have those changes for a reason, right? As a result of their behavior, which was lessons for both of you. There may not be mending fences, okay? You may not can fix what happened between the two of you. Now, remember, though, the doors of communication are opening and will be open. So there may be room for transformation to something new between the two of you. But I don't think they're going to be able to drop themselves back in time to fix what went wrong to begin with, because they are brand new, they are different, and so are you. Observe. Actions speak louder than words, okay? Observe their stability. Observe their foundation. There's something here blessed, okay? So closing out a cycle brings you back to start point A. So I think that looking at things like, are they consistent? Are they being consistent in communication with you? Are they being consistent in their actions toward you? Are they being consistent in their life? How's their job situation? Are they showing up to work? Are they paying their bills? Which, their bills may not be any of your business at that time, but as things progress, you need to look at stability, because instability and unhappiness within themselves is what got you to this point to begin with, right? So you need to be looking at things and observing things that lend to the idea that they are stable and they're maintaining stability in their life. Okay, so let's look here at some love cards. I have to move that for sure. Past life relationship, maybe some things that you need to wrap up for yourself. Don't be beholden to them or the idea of this relationship just because they show back up. Take control of your life, and that's what you did, and that was hard won. So remember that. Children may be affecting your love life at this moment. So you may have children, they may have children, whatever it is. But the idea is to keep things separated. So however that lands with you there. Stability, right? Indicators of stability. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. You've done that. Instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. So this is talking about alignment. Are they in alignment with where you are? Are they in alignment with where you're going? Are they in alignment with where you want to be? What is their stability? Message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Yes, they are thinking those things. Emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception. They cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I think this is talking about, sometimes when, that old flame, is that in alignment with where you're going? Do you want that to distract you? Is it fit your life? Close your eyes and tell yourself, and you're not the person that you were before anymore before. You're not that person anymore. Do you want to get backtracked or off track? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. This is about completing cycles. I can live my life and talk to you and understand that we're not the same people we were. That doesn't mean that I have to jump back in love relationship with you, because we're not there yet and we may never be there again. So it's okay to say, you know what, I think I've conquered this. So Gemini, that's what I have for you, and I'll see you guys shortly.